What's up everybody, it's Lucy and Yari here. With our last video about our van tour, we got quite a few questions which I found quite easier to make a video about. So here it is. I wrote it down on this super cool paper. So currently we are at Colorado at Rocky Mountains National Park. It's really cold and it's really beautiful. I know I keep saying this word forever, but it is beautiful here. From tomorrow, for approximately a week, we are going to make our way back to North Carolina. So we will be there for Thanksgiving. So we decided to utilize this time and answer all the questions we had. We'll start this Q&A with where is my accent from? So I'm from Europe, you can tell, with very European accent. I'm from Slovakia. It's right next to Czech and Austria. It's close to Germany. It's like 10 or 12 hours driving from Germany. And I've been living in Australia for past 4 years, where we decided that we want to travel in the US, so here we are right now. And another most common question was about toilet and showers. Of course, this is a very important question, let's just be honest. So, because we don't have a toilet or shower in our car, what we usually do, so I'm searching for campgrounds with showers and toilet. The toilet is usually everywhere, but shower it might be an issue. I found very difficult time to find the showers in a national park, but you can always find some. So that's what we were using most recently. If we are in a city where we sleep in a Walmart, then we usually try not to drink after 6 p.m. I know it's horrible, but there is nothing else you can do. So we tried not to drink after 6 p.m. And then we drive to Walmart, like we go to toilet there just before we go to sleep. And then like you can hold it until you wake up in the morning. So I would not say that's an issue, and then you just go right away in the morning. In the worst case, and in like emergency, I would probably use a bottle. Like I bought this thing called Go Girl. I will link it below. It's essentially like a tool so girls can pee outside like guys. I have not used it yet, so I can't give you a recommendation because I have not been in an emergency situation yet, thank God. We got a Planet Fitness, which was $22 per month. We have I think it's called Black Card, so we paying for one membership, and this membership includes a guest. So we have not had any issue with showering. I've been able to shower every day, at least once a day. So that's pretty good. So another frequent question was, how long have you been traveling for now? So we left Sydney 6.5 months ago, where we went to Perth, Bali, Thailand, a little bit Europe, mainly Slovakia and Belize. And now we've been traveling around the US for a little bit over 3 months.
What's up, guys? Another question was, what do we use to cover our windows? And this is what we came up with. It looks absolutely hideous, and to be honest, we did not do a good job at it. This is probably the first thing we built, but we've stuck with it. It has done the job. Basically what we've done is taken something called Reflectix and pieces of like thin cardboard, plastered them all together with some kind of 3M sticky Gorilla Glue or something like that, and then we covered it with material. The issue was we didn't know much about material. We went to Walmart, they gave us this and it doesn't really stick, so we had to use these little tacks, which have not really worked very well. They pop out a lot, and overall this thing is a disaster, that's what it is. But we've stuck with it, it has done the job. It just kind of like pops into place like this, and then we can close the, so you can see it doesn't even work that way. And then we close it, and that's what it looks like. So you can't see in there, you can see our reflection. But yeah, I mean, for the most part it does the job. We really only use them when we're at Walmart parking lots, or like in San Francisco we slept on the street and then it came in handy, but in the national forest we just sleep with nothing protecting the windows, and it's beautiful outside. You can see the stars and everything, so it's awesome. So another question we get asked a lot is about our auxiliary battery, and people want to know how long it lasts. I have a 100 amp hour battery that we've installed, which I've done a video kind of explaining how we've done that. I'll link that below. The battery generally lasts between, on the short end would be about 12 hours, on, I would say normally about 16 hours. If it's cool outside, it'd be about, you could get about 24 hours. And it's pretty much all dependent on the refrigerator. That's our main source of battery drainage. Right now we're in Colorado, so it's relatively cold. It's about, I guess it's 50 degrees right now. And so the fridge doesn't really have to work that hard to keep it at the 39 degrees that we have it set at. In the summer, when it was, you know, not mid-90s, get about 12 hours because the fridge would just be on blast. We had to use the fan a little bit, so we wouldn't get as much out of the battery as we needed to, in which case we usually have to drive 30 minutes to an hour to get a decent charge so that it doesn't die. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See the ice in there? That was from last night. It got down to 7 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank God we didn't sleep in the car. We probably would have died. We're on our way to St. Louis, Missouri. We are in Kansas City, Missouri right now. Just stopped at Whole Foods. Figured I'd answer one more question.
How do we charge the second battery?
Okay, how do we charge the second battery? Very easily. We use a battery isolator, which allows the current to flow from the starter battery to the second battery, and that's how we charge it. Got everything? Somebody else asked about our mattress, which is a 4-inch Infomia mattress. It's made of bamboo, so it's like hypoallergenic, and it's actually pretty nice. It's a full-size mattress. It's tri-folding, and I think it was about $160 on Amazon. I'll link it below if I still can. I think we just got kicked out of Amazon links, but woo, it's cold here in St. Louis. About to go see the Arch. So cold, but obviously you can tell we are in St. Louis. It's pretty impressive how big it is. There's nobody here, probably because it's so cold. It's weird being here by yourself. I've been here before and it's just absolutely rammed with people. And we are going to go up there. Another thing people have asked about is insurance. How did we insure the vehicle? We honestly just insured it as a regular van. We didn't insure that as an RV. I think there's certain requirements you need to meet for it to be an RV. One of them is having a bathroom, and we do not have a bathroom in it, so we did not insure it as an RV. We're insured through Progressive. We haven't had any issues, so we haven't had to use them. So I can't really tell if they're good or not. Got to a hotel in Nashville and figured I'd answer the last two questions. First of those two questions is, what was our budget? Just short answer is our budget was $8,000. We spent $8,500. There is a comment below where I put an actual breakdown, but eventually we'll do a separate video explaining the costs, provide a breakdown, and then also go over the costs that how much money we've spent for this entire trip. Lastly, somebody asked what the gas mileage is with all the added weight that we've added onto the van, and to be honest, I don't actually know what the added weight is. I don't even know if there's additional weight because we did get rid of all the seats, so that would have cut down on the weight, and then we would have added weight obviously with the fridge, all the interior, everything, but I don't know what the net difference is, and the gas mileage is what it's quoted at. So we find that we get about 23-24 miles per gallon, which is in the range of what Toyota says it would be. So don't notice any real difference there. All right, if you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe and ask us any other questions, and maybe we'll do a follow-up to this. Peace out.